The 6th chapter, the joy of a good conscience. The glory of a good man is the testimony of good conscience. Therefore, keep your conscience good, and you will always enjoy happiness. For a good conscience can bear a great deal, and can bring joy even in the midst of adversity. But an evil conscience is ever restive and fearful. Sweet shall be your rest if your heart does not reproach you. Do not rejoice unless you have done well. Sinners never experience true interior joy or peace, for there is no peace to the wicked, says the Lord. Even if they say we are at peace, no evil shall befall us, and no one dares to hurt us. Do not believe them. For the wrath of God will arise quickly, and their deeds will be brought to naught, and their thoughts will perish. To glory in adversity is not hard for the man who loves, for this is to glory in the cross of the Lord. But the glory given or received of man is short-lived, and the glory of the world is ever companioned by sorrow. The glory of the good, however, is in their conscience and not in the lips of men, for the joy of the just is from God and in God, and their gladness is founded on truth. The man who longs for the true eternal glory does not care for that of time, and he who seeks passing fame or does not in his heart despise it, undoubtedly cares little for the glory of heaven. He who minds neither praise nor blame possesses great peace of heart, and if his conscience is good, he will easily be contented and at peace. Praise adds nothing to your holiness, nor does blame take anything from it. You are what you are, and you cannot be said to be better than you are in God's sight. If you consider well what you're within, you will not care what men say about you. They look to appearances, but God looks to the heart. They consider the deed, but God weighs the motive. It is characteristic of a humble soul always to do good and to think little of itself. It is a mark of great purity and deep faith to look for no consolation in created things. The man who desires no justification from without has clearly entrusted himself to God. For not he who commandeth himself is approved, says St. Paul, but he whom God commandeth. To walk with God interiorly, to be free from any external affection, this is the state of the inward man. The 7th chapter, loving Jesus above all things. Blessed is he who appreciates what it is to love Jesus, and who despises himself for the sake of Jesus. Give up all other love for his, since he wishes to be loved alone above all things. Affection for creatures is deceitful and inconstant, but the love of Jesus is true and enduring. He who clings to a creature will fall with its frailty, but he who gives himself to Jesus will ever be strengthened. Love him then. Keep him as a friend. He will not leave you as others do, or let you suffer lasting death. Sometimes, whether you will or not, you will have to part with everything. Cling therefore to Jesus in life and death. Trust yourself to the glory of him who alone can help you when all others fail. Your beloved is such that he will not accept what belongs to another. He wants your heart for himself alone, to be enthroned therein as king in his own right. If you but knew how to free yourself entirely from all creatures, Jesus would gladly dwell within you. You will find apart from him that nearly all the trust you place in man is a total loss. Therefore, neither confide in nor depend upon a wind-shaken weed, for all flesh is grass, and all its glory, like the flower of grass, will fade away. You will quickly be deceived if you look only to the outward appearance of men, and you will often be disappointed if you seek comfort and gain in them. If, however, you seek Jesus in all things, you will surely find him. Likewise, if you seek yourself, you will find yourself, to your own ruin. For the man who does not seek Jesus does himself much greater harm than the whole world and all his enemies could ever do.